Bocchi the Rock is the best anime based on the 9th Anime Trending Awards. But it's still full of fun facts that you might have missed. Let's begin with Bocchi's childhood. Since Bocchi was still in kindergarten, Bocchi has been wearing her iconic yellow and blue hairpin. And if you notice, her hairpin was originally round in shape. Bocchi also can be seen wearing 2 hair clips to separate her bangs. As Bocchi grew up, she stopped wearing her hair clips but continued to wear her hairpin. During Bocchi's elementary school years, her iconic hairpin changed its shapes from being round to star-shaped. When Bocchi attended middle school, her hairpin changed again from star shape to a cubicle shape. In the end, it stays cubicle until she is in high school. I wonder what shapes would it be if Bocchi's hairpin changes again in the future. As for Bocchi's hair length, it also has varied throughout her life, starting from short in kindergarten, becoming long in elementary school, then short again during middle school, and finally long once more when she reached high school. When Bocchi was lying on the couch, we could see Bocchi's sister, Futari, and her dog, Jimmy Hen, playing together and running around. We did not see Futari when Bocchi was still in elementary school because Futari was not born yet. You might already know that Futari means 2 people while Hidori means 1 person, but did you know that while Hidori had 1 ahoge on one side, Futari had 2 ahoge on both sides of her hair? Upon receiving her first guitar from his father, Bocchi dedicated herself to practicing for 6 hours every day for 3 years, which equates to a total of 6,570 hours. This duration is most likely inspired by the famous saying that it takes 10,000 hours of practice to become an expert. Bocchi's eyesight also proven to be amazing, because it did not get affected even when she always plays gadget in her dark and cramped closet. I wonder how she would appear if she wore glasses. During this 3 years period, aside from practicing, she also uploaded song covers from popular bands on an online video platform called YouTube because her father advised her. We can see her online video platform profile name being Guitar Hero with a profile picture featuring a red flying panda. To make her virtual self looks more appealing, Bocchi mentioned that she had a fun school life and made a promise to cover a song that she and her friends used to sing at karaoke, which was a total lie. Interestingly, the name Guitar Hero is a clever play on words with Bocchi's own name, Hidori Goto. After one of her subscriber, Taku, commented on her latest video upload on YouTube that he didn't know if anyone played guitar, Bocchi brought her guitar to school the day after in hope everyone recognizing her talent. Not only that, she also wore lots of band accessories. But because of it, at the end of the day, everyone was too scared or felt too awkward to approach her. As a matter of fact, her guitar was Gibson Les Paul guitar, which could weigh around 4 to 5.5 kilograms. Luckily, her effort on bringing guitar to school was not in vain. On her first encounter with Najika, Najika notices Bocchi because she was carrying a guitar around. Najika was most likely searching for the runaway guitarist, Kida-chan, but ended up meeting Bocchi instead. This is a high possibility because Kida-chan attends the same school with Bocchi. While everyone takes notice of Najika's ahoge, did you notice that Najika wears a yellow scrunchie? Najika then asked Bocchi to play as a substitute guitarist for today's live performance. Because Bocchi could not say no, she ended up following Najika along. By the way, Bocchi has one funny habit, which is that she often starts conversations with "ah."
後藤ひとり修学高校1年です。ギターどのくらい弾ける？あ、そこそこかと。
Najika once asked Bocchi if she was athletic due to her quick reflexes when dodging her gaze. Bocchi admitted that she is not good at sports, but somehow always ends up being the last one standing during dodgeball games. Bocchi herself is not sure why, but it is probably because everyone is dodging her or taking a pity out of her. When Bocchi entered the live house, Starry, she met PA for the first time and got scared.
おはようございます。来てすみません。
PA actually not a name, but it was an acronym of public address. PA got her nickname because she works as a public address system engineer or basically a sound engineer at Starry, although her real name remains unknown throughout the series. Also, did you know that PA voice actress is the same as Jimmy Hen, Bocchi's dog? I bet you do not know this since PA rarely speaks and Jimmy Hen only barks. Speaking of Jimi Hen, it was a reference from Jimi Hendrix, an American guitarist which recognized to be one of the most creative and influential musicians of the 20th century. Not too long after, Rio came to greet Najika, who just came back and met Bocchi as well. Rio was wearing hair clips that resembled a bass fretboard, and she also wore earrings. While Najika mentioned that Rio liked to be called weird, Rio denied it, although she seemed to be happy about it. After their quick introduction, they went to the studio and Bocchi played in a band for the first time, only to be told by Najika that she sucked. Interestingly, in the manga version, Najika's thoughts and words got swapped, and instead of laughing, Rio actually reminded Najika about it. Rio advised Bocchi to cover herself using a cardboard box if she felt scared. Rio only meant for Bocchi to cover her face like marshmallow, but Bocchi misunderstood it, took it to cover her whole body, and likes it, saying that it feels like the same environment that she used to play. After Bocchi moved to her new home, the cardboard box, Najika asked Bocchi if she wanted to get introduced with her real name, but Bocchi did not like that idea. When she was asked if she got any nicknames, she replied that she was only referred to as, "Hey," and, "You there." Which is really sad according to Najika, but that was not the case for Rio. Rio later calls Hidori Gato as Bocchi-chan. Her nickname comes because of Rio's insensitiveness in calling her Hidori Bocchi, which literally means single or alone, to which Najika initially thought that Bocchi would feel sad after being told that. Instead, Bocchi likes it because it was her first ever nickname. Soon after, Bocchi realized she still do not know the band name. When Bocchi asked about the band's name, Najika hesitated to answer it, but Rio answered with Kesaku. After a long pause, Bocchi realized that Kesaku band is a pun means zip tie. However, Rio made another pun by saying Kesaku, which means brilliant or masterpiece. Ironically, we can see the actual meaning of Kesaku being unity when everyone disappears and Najika screams there is no Kesaku or unity in this band. The next time Kesaku band meet, since they know nothing about each other, Rio brought a dice with her. The dice has some topics written on it which are, bungee jumping, the purple one, talk about school, the blue one, talk about favorite music, the yellow one, talk about concert, the red one, talk about quotas, the green one, and lastly, the pink one, a funny story. When they talked about their school, Bocchi revealed that she needed to take 2 hours trips to reach her school. Even if it is far away, Bocchi thought it was a good trade-off because she wanted to avoid meeting his middle school friends. Najika tried to reassure Bocchi by saying that Rio does not have any friend as well. But it turns out, unlike Bocchi, Rio just liked to be alone and she is not feeling lonely. When discussing their favorite music, Rio mentioned that she likes techno KO, a Japanese pop genre in the early 80s to which Najika claimed it to be fake. There is also a wrong translation where Najika claims she likes metalcore, but in the manga it was actually melodic hardcore. Bocchi said she likes anything as long as it is not a seishun complex, basically anything that is irrelevant to Bocchi's school experience. Did you know the opening of Bocchi the Rock anime has a title of seishun complex? When they talked about concert, Najika also took this opportunity to divide the work. She told Rio to write the music and Bocchi to write the lyrics. While there was a task to find a new singer, when Rio asked what would Najika do, she shamelessly dodged the question by rolling the dice. Finally, when they talked about quotas, it was revealed that even when Rio comes from a rich family, she had no ability to manage her money. Rio even tried to take Bocchi's offering when Bocchi refuses to take a job. What do you think about Bocchi the Rock? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Don't forget to stay tuned for the next episode.